Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. I need help overcoming imposter syndrome and identifying my ideal client. First, I want to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. If you are looking for an all-in-one practice management system, you need to check out Therapy Notes. It's top rated on Trustpilot. It does all the back-end pieces a private practice requires: scheduling, charging, billing insurance, doing your notes, sending reminders, storing your intake paperwork. You can do online video sessions from the platform, all in one place. It's awesome. So you can get 2 months free to play with it if you use the code ABUNDANT at checkout at therapynotes.com. All right. So my friend, I want you to try this on. You will get full. Therapists who follow marketing best practices get full. Who do you want to be the majority of your caseload? If you're going to get full, it may as well be with mostly exactly who you want. When you pose your question this way, it sounds like you know who your ideal client is, but you feel unworthy of claiming them as your ideal client because you're putting in the same sentence imposter syndrome and your niche or ideal client. So why in the world shouldn't it be you seeing these folks? If you want to work with them so much that it makes you feel insecure, like that's wanting to work with them a lot, right? So I hear this on all sides of the training spectrum. So if you want to work with people struggling with perinatal mental health, for instance, make sure you have some PSI training if you don't already. But to be honest, I've heard about PSI trainers having imposter syndrome about specializing in their practice when they're like legit experts in their niche. So all that to say, your imposter syndrome has nothing to do with your competence. I've helped literally tens of thousands of people build amazing practices. And every time I try something new or hard in this business, I have some time where I'm like, wait, do I even know what I'm doing? Am I actually able to help anyone? Was this all just like luck that people benefited from what I told them? So what if we don't have to overcome imposter syndrome and we just have to keep making values-based actions, regardless of the things that imposter syndrome is telling us? You've labeled the imposter syndrome. You can personify it too, right? You can tell yourself like, oh, there's imposter syndrome again. Hey, buddy, it's okay. Thanks for trying to keep me safe, but I got this. And I think in that last little bit, I both acted you guys and I IFS'd you guys. You're welcome. So if you don't have an ideal client in mind, definitely check out the Know Your Niche course in the Abundance Party. It takes you through the steps to identify your niche, and then it helps you hone in on that ideal client. I know that no matter what, the imposter syndrome is going to keep coming around when you try hard things, which I hope you do for the whole rest of your life. So if it has valuable points, this imposter syndrome, that lead you to training you actually need, that's fantastic. But most of the time, it's just your insecurities trying to take you down. Our worksheet this week is going to help you think niche through niche and ideal client. It helps differentiate those for anybody who's like, wait, ideal client? Are we talking about niche? What are we talking about? You can get that for free in the link. If you have questions for me for Ask Allison, please DM me over on Instagram where I'm abundance_practice_building. Have a great day.